had told us the other day that he's had more starting lineups this season than at any other season he's been a head coach or an assistant for that matter. This is a St. Francis team that does a lot of its work inside, not much of a three-point shooting team, but Ramir Dixon Conover opens the scoring. Easier said than done, though, when it comes to boxing out Kofi Coburn, who's averaging a double-double this season, one of just 2 players nationally to average 20 and 10. But St. Francis, red flash, they're red hot. Ronell Giles with another triple.
2 open threes there is a great start for the red flash.
Illinois wants to shore up its defense in particular. Trent Frazier with the answer from deep for Illinois, 1-point game.
He was just electric, single-handedly got him back in that game in the first half. He was fantastic.
Topside 3-ball, Miles Thompson, and now 3 straight players for St. Francis have knocked down a long-range jumper.
Really play Miles Thompson. He said he concerned him. He said he's just such a difficult matchup.
3-pointer drilled. For a lot of turnover to start the season. Kofi Coburn missed some time at the beginning. There's Kofi inside right now. Curbelo still out of the lineup. Walter the shot, and Cohen keeps the possession alive for St. Francis. Jumper off the mark, put back in by Giles. He cleaned up the miss from Marlon Hargis. It's an NCAA tournament tune-up. They know they're playing several levels up right now. Not many teams in the Northeast Conference can do that.
Watch DeMonte Williams, his patience here, and then throwing it up high away from the defender. Kofi Coburn cleans it up there pretty easily. Defensively.
Another one of the freshmen that Trent talked about, Luke Goody, is on the floor right now for Illinois, number 10. And a fall down, a jumper made by Benjamin Bosmans Verdonk, the redshirt sophomore from Belgium.
Oh man, he would have been fun to watch.
Brian Cook also in attendance today as Alfonso Plummer hits his second three-pointer of the game. Plummer is going for his 7th straight game with 20-plus points.
50-50 that crowd, Illinois, Missouri. Some of my favorite memories playing in those games. Just a great environment right before the holidays.
Miles Thompson with his second three-pointer. He's got 6 in the first half. Grandison, what a reverse.
As well. And here you say Jacob Grandison rejecting that ball screen. Show it with the left, bring it under to the right. Great finish.
Entry feed, Coburn draws the double team, keeps it himself, and drops it in off the square. Helps force a difficult jump hook by Coleman on the last possession. Plummer drives inside around the big man Coburn for an easy deuce.
One of the best times to shoot a 3 is off a offensive rebound. You know, typically it's inside out. There's a lob up to Kofi Coburn. Nice speed from Trent Frazier, and also a great job of attacking the pressure.
Alfonso Plummer to Coburn. Good ball movement by Illinois. Plummer gets it back for 3.
I love that ball move. That's beautiful basketball.
Giles wraps it around to Mark Flagg, high in the post. Couldn't use the glass. Thompson with the offensive rebound, and he throws up a prayer, and it drops in. St. Francis is 1 for its last 10 from the floor. It feels like they've been stuck on 17 for a while. Illinois looks to close the first half strong, and that's a three-pointer from Jacob Grandison, the grad senior, against St. Francis. First ever meeting between these two teams. Elbow jumper, Giles got it.
And Illinois has been going under ball screens. And there, Coach Underwood talked about DeMonte passing up shots. That's an example here. Okay, see if he'll step in and knock that down. But I think that first one, Jacob Grandison on the lay-in, nice follow. But you can't have any like that where you just fall asleep.
Alfonso Plummer for 3. He's got another one, his 4th of the day. Miles Thompson working on DeMonte Williams. He lost control, gets it back. 2 on the shot clock, and he drops it in off the front iron.
Miles Thompson has a nice combination of, you know, he's 230 pounds, he's strong, but he's got a great feel and touch to himself as well.
Oh dear, Alfonso Plummer, number 5 from deep.
He wanted to bring Grandison in the starting lineup because that 4 has been special this season.
There's Grandison for 3 to start the second half. It's like you spoke that into existence, my man.
Nobody has patience, right? Especially as an 18, 19-year-old, but sometimes that can be the best thing for you to get that experience, learn the system, develop your body, and Kofi Coburn is out here playing volleyball.
Demonte Williams, whose dad was honored at halftime as part of the 2001 and 2002 Big Ten championship teams. Three-pointer good.
Alfonso Plummer, he's a guy that puts the defenses on high alert the minute he steps over half court.
Speaking of high alert, that one around the world and down for Kofi. He's got 15.
Alfonso Plummer shooting, you got to be there early on the help side or it's just going to be too late with Kofi Coburn.
Land with the jump off to Flagg, who finishes inside. St. Francis has not had much.
Give the defense an opportunity to react. Great job there from Flagg.
Demonte Williams for three. Down it goes. And despite the offensive numbers not being what they were last year, jumper good for Giles Jr. His head coach, Brad Underwood, he's had to fill a variety of roles and has done whatever Illinois has asked him to do. Here he is calling his own number. Pretty little hezzy, and the finish with the right hand.
He played through sickness a few weeks ago. Just a very tough, kind of an Iron Man type of player.
Trent Frazier for three in transition.
That's what's going to allow some of these guys to play more minutes. How do they defend? Coaches play guys they can trust, and that starts on defense.
Three-pointer good. Ramir Dixon Conover, the captain and redshirt senior.
Francis continuing to change up their defense without much success, but they're going to do it anyways.
Trent Frazier misses the three. Kofi Coburn rocks the rim. Inside to Kofi. Carbon copy dunk. Frazier inside. Goody, three ball. Down it goes for the freshman from Fort Wayne. He can juggle, he can run. We all know he can dunk and rebound, of course. Grandison, that's his third three-pointer of the half. 4 to shoot. Hawkins off the hook pass from Grandison. Knocks down another three-pointer. That's the 14th of the game for Illinois.
So it just shows that his feel for the game, his awareness of making different types of passes in different situations.
Nice little hook shot from Marlon Hargis, the senior. R.J. Melendez with the rebound to the trailing Hawkins. And Bosman's for dunk, puts it in, +1.
The ability to shoot it like they do, it's, you know, then on the offensive glass, R.J. Melendez, freshman.
Melendez and Plummer are both from Puerto Rico by way of prep schools in the United States. Here's Melendez. He's got a three-pointer now.
Let's go, R.J.
Plummer, who missed another three-pointer there off the heel, but it stays with Illinois. Hawkins for three, number 15 in the game for Illinois. I shortchanged Illinois on a three-pointer. They've got 16 in the game. Coburn tries to gather his own miss and does. Puts it back in and a foul. Kofi Coburn still working hard as if this were a one-possession game, but still playing very well with a very difficult non-conference schedule, and they still have to play Missouri. Melendez poked back in by Brandon Lieb.
I think after they kind of went through some illnesses and some injuries, Trent Frazier was banged up, Jacob Grandison, those two keys were out. Great feed from Rennell Giles Jr. They're playing different than expected without Andre Curbelo, but it's been effective. And as this season goes on, they're going to be at the top of the Big Ten in my eyes.
Coleman Hawkins with the lay-in after a beautiful feed by R.J. Melendez.
Well, you teed him up really nicely, Chris. Just couldn't finish that off.
I was waiting. I was expecting it even. Lieb, not a three-pointer, but it gets the bench going. A two-hand flush for Lieb. Thompson muscles his way inside for St. Francis and drops it in.
I appreciate that. What do I owe you for that plug there, Chris?
I'll take a Snickers bar out of the vending machine.
Okay, I got you. I can handle that.
How about the roll for Luke Ruggery there, the three-pointer for St. Francis?
Some nights you got it going like that. You make a few and the basket gets bigger, and for the Illini, that's how it's been tonight.
Step back three-pointer, Luke Goody, and that ties the program record. Ruggery. And the rebound to Melendez. Pajimski with the flush.
I would have pulled up for the three.
Oh, I know you would have. From the free throw line, there's a pull-up and a bucket for Ben Seidel, the junior. 17 has tied it. 18 would be a standalone mark. Pajimski gets it done for Illinois, top of the key. And that's all she wrote. What a performance for Illinois coming off a tough loss to Arizona and finals week. They drop 106 on St. Francis and set a single game record with 18 3-pointers.